I've reached the point where my mind is made up, and now it's time to face the consequences. Are you ready for what comes next? The decision has been made. The path is clear. It's not about whether you're ready, but whether you can keep up. In a world of uncertainty, I've found my certainty. The question now is, are you ready to walk with me? When you know exactly what you want, nothing can stop you. Are you prepared to follow, or will you fall behind? The decision has been set in motion, and the only question left is, are you ready for what's about to unfold? I've made my choice. Now it's up to you to decide if you're coming with me or staying where you are. I've already chosen my path, and there's no turning back. The real question is, are you ready to face it with me? Once the decision is made, everything else falls into place. Are you ready to join me, or are you still wondering? It's done. I've made my decision. Now, all that's left is to see if you're ready to walk this journey with me. When the choice is clear, hesitation fades away. The only thing left is whether you're ready to take this leap with me. My mind is set. Are you prepared to deal with the aftermath of the choice I've made? The future is uncertain, but my decision is firm. Now it's time to see if you're ready to face what comes next. I've already decided, and there's no going back. But the real question is, can you keep up with me? I've chosen my way forward. Now it's your turn to decide if you're brave enough to join me. There's no indecision anymore. My mind is clear and my heart is certain. Are you ready to stand beside me? The choice is mine and it's final. But the real question is, will you walk the same path as I do? My decision is made, and I'm not turning back. Are you ready to face the world with me? I've already chosen, and now the only thing left is to see if you're ready for what comes next. It's no longer about doubt. It's about confidence in the decision I've made. Are you ready to follow? I know what I want, and I've chosen it. Now it's time to see if you can keep up. I've made my decision, and it's irreversible. The question is, will you be ready when everything changes? I've taken the leap, and the question now is whether you'll join me or stay where you are. Once you make a decision, everything shifts. The real question now is, are you ready for the shift? The choice is made. The challenge now is, are you ready to walk this path alongside me? I've made my decision, and now I'm walking in it. The only thing left to ask is, are you ready to walk with me? Once the decision is made, there's no turning back. Are you ready for the new direction? I know what I want, and I'm not afraid to go after it. The real question is, are you ready to follow? I've decided, and now it's up to you. Are you ready to be part of what's coming? The decision has been made, and there's no room for doubt. The only question left is, are you ready to take this journey with me? I've already made up my mind. The question now is whether you'll keep up or stay behind. The decision has been sealed, and there's no turning back. Are you ready for the adventure? It's no longer a question of what ifs. My choice is made. Now the question is, are you ready? I've made my decision with full conviction. Are you prepared to face the consequences with me? The decision is final. The only question left is, will you be ready to rise with me? I've already chosen, and now we're moving forward. Are you ready to keep pace? I know what I want, and the decision is clear. Now the only question is, are you ready to join me? Once the choice is made, you can either follow or fade away. Are you ready to stand by my side? The decision is set in stone, and now it's time for action. Are you ready to take the first step? I've chosen my path, and I'm walking it without hesitation. The question is, are you ready to walk it with me? The decision has been made, and I'm moving forward. The real question is, are you ready to join me in this? My choice is made, and now it's time to see if you're ready to take the leap with me. There's no second guessing now. I've made my decision. The only question is whether you're ready for it. Once the decision is made, everything else fades into the background. Are you ready to join the journey? I've made my choice, and now there's no turning back. The real question is, will you be ready when the time comes? I've chosen the direction, and now it's time to move forward. Are you ready to come along? My decision is clear, and there's no uncertainty left. Are you ready to see where it leads? Once the decision is made, it's about commitment. Are you ready to commit to what's coming? I've made my decision, and the path ahead is set. The only question left is, are you ready to follow?